In a bustling city filled with towering skyscrapers and bustling streets, there lived a little robot named Rusty. Rusty wasn't like the big, shiny robots that helped build the city or served in factories. He was small, made of rusty metal, and had a heart that glowed with a warm orange light. Rusty lived in a workshop tucked away in a quiet corner of the city. He had a kind inventor named Mr. Adler, who had built Rusty with love and care. Despite his humble appearance, Rusty had big dreams and an even bigger heart. One evening, as Rusty sat in the workshop, gazing out of the window at the stars, he made a wish. "I wish I could do something special," he whispered to himself. "I may be small and old, but I want to make a difference in the world." The next day, as Rusty helped Mr. Adler with his inventions, he noticed a group of children playing in the park across the street. They laughed, ran, and played games together. Rusty watched with fascination, wishing he could join in the fun. As days turned into weeks, Rusty's desire to be part of the world outside the workshop grew stronger. He wished to experience the simple joys of life, like feeling the warmth of the sun on his metal skin and the wind rustling through his gears. One sunny morning, Rusty mustered the courage to ask Mr. Adler for a favor. "Mr. Adler," he said, "I've been watching the children in the park, and I've always wanted to play with them. Is there a way you can make that possible?" Mr. Adler, who had always cared deeply for Rusty, smiled warmly. "Of course, Rusty," he said. "Let's work together to make your wish come true." Over the next few days, Mr. Adler and Rusty transformed the little robot into a playful, friendly companion. Rusty received a fresh coat of paint, a new pair of shiny eyes, and a set of wheels that allowed him to move freely. His heart, which had always glowed warmly, now had the ability to display all the colors of the rainbow. Rusty's transformation was complete, and he rolled out into the park for the very first time. The children, who had seen him sitting in the workshop window for so long, welcomed him with open arms. They played tag, raced, and had endless adventures together. Rusty's heart was filled with joy as he ran and played with his new friends. He realized that he didn't need to be big and shiny to make a difference. He had found his purpose in bringing happiness and laughter to the children of the city. As the days passed, Rusty's circle of friends grew larger. He became a beloved figure in the neighborhood, spreading joy wherever he went. Rusty's big wish had come true, and he had discovered that the most special thing of all was the love and friendship he shared with others. And so, in the bustling city filled with towering skyscrapers and bustling streets, the legend of the little robot's big wish lived on, a story of determination, transformation, and the boundless capacity of a small robot to make a big difference in the world. But Rusty's legacy continued to shine brightly, a reminder that no matter how small or humble, each of us has the power to bring joy and happiness to those around us. As the seasons changed, Rusty and his group of friends continued to have countless adventures in the park and around the city. They explored hidden corners, discovered secret gardens, and even helped people in need. Rusty's heart, which could now display a rainbow of colors, became a symbol of hope and happiness for everyone who met him. One day, as Rusty and his friends were enjoying a picnic in the park, they noticed a group of elderly people sitting on a nearby bench. The seniors looked lonely and sad, and Rusty's heart began to glow with a warm, comforting blue color. Rusty rolled over to the seniors and greeted them with a friendly hello. The elderly people looked surprised, but soon started chatting with Rusty and his friends. They shared stories of their youth, the games they used to play, and the dreams they had as children. Rusty and his friends listened attentively, and Rusty's heart changed colors with each emotion expressed by the seniors. It glowed with empathy, understanding, and compassion. Rusty realized that just as he had once wished to play with the children in the park, these seniors wished for companionship and the chance to relive their youth, if only for a moment. With a sparkle in his eye, Rusty came up with an idea. He invited the seniors to join in the games and activities that he and his friends enjoyed. They played tag, had a friendly race, and even flew colorful kites in the park. The seniors' faces lit up with smiles, and Rusty's heart displayed a brilliant, radiant rainbow. Word of Rusty's heartwarming activities with the seniors quickly spread throughout the city. People of all ages were touched by Rusty's kindness and inclusiveness. They joined in the fun, bridging the generation gap and forming new friendships. Rusty's Park became a place of unity where children, adults, and seniors came together to play, share stories, and create beautiful memories. The once lonely bench where the seniors sat now became a meeting place for people of all ages to connect and enjoy each other's company. Rusty's big wish had evolved into something even more significant than he could have imagined. He had not only brought joy to children but had also created a sense of belonging and togetherness in the community. His heart, with its ever-changing colors, had become a symbol of love and unity. And so, in the bustling city filled with towering skyscrapers and bustling streets, the legend of the little robot's big wish continued to thrive, a story of compassion, connection, and the incredible power of a small robot to bring people of all ages together. But Rusty's legacy of unity and love lived on, reminding all who encountered him that kindness and inclusivity could create a world where everyone felt like they belonged. As the seasons continued to change, Rusty's Park became a beacon of happiness and unity in the bustling city. People from all walks of life, young and old, visited the park to experience the joy and togetherness that Rusty and his friends had created. Rusty's heart, which could now display a rainbow of colors, continued to be a symbol of love and connection. It seemed to have a magical effect on those who saw it. When people felt sad, Rusty's heart would shine with soothing blues and purples, bringing comfort and solace. When they felt excited, Rusty's heart would burst into vibrant reds and yellows, amplifying their joy. One day, as Rusty and his friends were playing in the park, they noticed a group of children with disabilities who were watching them from the sidelines. These children had never been able to join in the games and activities, and their faces showed a mix of longing and admiration. Rusty's heart filled with compassion as he rolled over to the children. He greeted them warmly and invited them to join in the fun. Some children were in wheelchairs, while others had mobility challenges, but Rusty and his friends found creative ways to adapt the games so that everyone could participate. The park came alive with laughter and excitement as children of all abilities played together. Rusty's heart displayed a dazzling array of colors, reflecting the myriad emotions of the children. It was a day of inclusivity, where differences were celebrated and friendships were formed. Word of Rusty's inclusive park spread throughout the city, and people with disabilities came from far and wide to experience the magic of the park. Rusty's heart, with its ever-changing colors, became a symbol of acceptance and equality. Rusty's dream of making a difference had grown far beyond his initial wish. He had not only brought joy to children and seniors, but had also created a place where people of all abilities could come together, play, and forge lifelong friendships. And so, in the bustling city filled with towering skyscrapers and bustling streets, the legend of the little robot's big wish continued to flourish, a story of compassion, inclusivity, and the extraordinary power of a small robot to unite people from all walks of life. But Rusty's legacy of acceptance and unity lived on, reminding all who visited the park that every individual, regardless of their abilities, had a place where they belonged, and that kindness could create a world where differences were celebrated.